is I I I am so sorry. I did not even realize had crashed or whatever happened.
We were too into the gaming and stuff. So, uh, people, welcome back to the stream. Yay. Um, we have finished up the gear gathering that we were doing in the armory, and everyone's been armed and armored with their items.
Yeah, I don't know if they got my reaction. Oh, echo.
Yes. Barry has a what it amounts to high-tech stripper suit that derived from a mom riot gear. Ministry of Morale for those that are like blinking for some absurd reason. The small filly has a magical energy sword, basically a lightsaber. And they have entered the next room over with the non-hostile in it. A glowing ghoul who has been identified by Mashed and Tattertots as a glowing Canterlot ghoul, whose proper reaction to seeing the saber zebra, the small Pegasus filly with poison joke fox, and the bat pony is, who the fuck are you people? And that is what you have missed.
Yeah, that's the first time I've had OBS kind of mess up on me like that. So, unfortunate, and my apologies to anyone who had it cut out, and didn't notice because I was a bit too wrapped up with entering in the information for my new armor.
Yes, armor.
You've somehow managed to find a way to make kinky armor that doesn't that it probably doesn't help. It doesn't help that apparently some of the local morons are still shooting off fireworks.
I mean, I've made kinky power armor before.
I'm not going to ask how, but
I'm not gonna ask.
I
Either.
want to see
But
this sheet.
But yeah, basically, as long as I'm not wearing anything under the armor, it projects what's under the armor, which is just me. So, cue stupid sexy Flanders meme.
I don't know what that meme is, but I'm gonna look it up now.
Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at
I know
all.
I know the meme now. I know. I remember that episode.
Yep.
Okay.
And when it's not projecting my face, it has the option of showing all the pre-war princesses in various ahegao faces.
As well as just like cultural celebrities and whatnot. So, I mean, there's a Daring Do option because of the several Daring Do movies that were made.
Huh. Who knew there was a Big Mac option? Brayburn was expected.
Oh, that's.
But yeah, for now I'm just going.
Maybe.
For now, I'm just going with the standard issue to show me, my face, and just leave it at that.
All right, but yes, you enter this room. Glowing Canterlot Ghoul offers Mashed ass for whiskey and whatnot from the bar in here. He's like, yeah, sure, go fucking whatever. And is jaw dropped at the Bat Pony, Blue Fox, Small Child Pegasus with Magic Hat, and Cyber Zebra. it's a disco rave box now because she's poking at it.
I mean, she's not poking it with her sword or anything. She's just trying to figure out how it works.
All
Actually,
right.
if I'm doing that, I should probably do an Anakin lore just because that probably makes sense. Yep, nope, no clue.
All right. So,
That's
what are the ponies that have been affected by the "Who the fuck are you?" comment doing?
Well, in exchange for your introduction, my name is Barry, and my canine companion here is Root. Over there is our newest companion, who goes by Masher. The small filly behind me is Misty. The bat pony over here is Frostbite, and
She will wave. I mean, he. Sorry.
and apparently running off because he's been spooked somewhat is Tater Tot. And who might you be?
Well, I don't remember my name. That's weird. It was. I don't remember. But you're a zebra. And
Quick question.
how long has it been? I forgot how to read.
If that suit
can't
is
tell the
completely enclosed, how would he know she's a zebra?
You can look through the face of the helmet.
Remember that whole kinky thing? It shows shows what I look like underneath and shows my face.
Oh, I didn't realize you'd activated it. Sorry.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
The duster partially conceals it, but it's still there. So.
Yeah, it's still what you'd be able to tell if I wasn't wearing the suit and the duster.
But you're a zebra, and you guys, or most of y'all were shipped off to the other island. Fucking. How long has it been? Because you got fucking cybernetic, I think? Yeah, there's some metal putty in there. And I thought I was just like tripping or drunk or something. But no. Your mashed potato, whatever the fuck you got him. He looks like me. And that's a fucking vampire in the corner. No, by the door, yeah. So, can you fucking explain what the hell is going on? He has a slight slur to his words.
I will try to explain to the best of my capabilities. Tell me, does the word ghoul mean anything to you?
You mean like the zombies and like old horror movies from like the old Polish films? Like those old ghost and ghoulies and the fucking haunted houses that I went to as a kid?
Pretty much.
Sounds like he might have a little bit in common with you, Masher.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Not at all, my friend. Out of character. About how long has it been? Cause
It has been around 200 and some years, maybe 210, as of like, because this is about a month and a half after the events of the first original Fall Equestria fic, which took place like 200 and maybe 10, 16 years after. I don't remember the exact number, but it was 200 plus.
I think it was just 200.
Well, that's pretty exact. So, year 200, maybe nearing 201.
it sounds to me like you're from before the war, or it's since the day the mega spells fell. It has been about 200 years.
His eyes will go wide at that, because they were already somewhat on their way to widening when you said end of the war. But then, like, 200 some years, and he's like, 10. So you're telling me that wasn't a jet high? That big old fucking fuck off explosion happened? That was fucking real?
Yep.
200 fucking years.
I'm afraid so.
I don't know. How can I trust you? Huh? Sure, this place looks like a filth hole, but I was always a slob, so I don't fucking know. And you're a zebra. You're my fucking enemy, or some bullshit aristocratic fucking ministry and morale fucking fuckers.
I've read some of the old archives of the Ministry of Morale propaganda, but trust
Yeah, I can see you're wearing some of their shit.
Mm. Eh. In the wasteland, you take what armor you can get when you find it. Outside of this facility, things are dangerous, to say the least.
Yeah, well, inside of here, it's not much better. I stay in a room and that robot tried to attack me whenever I punched it, so I don't fucking see what's much different.
Yeah. Higher amounts of ambient radiation, for one. That.
Which I glow in the dark.
Yeah. You see, you are what is known as a ghoul, much like our friend Mashard here. A pony who's been irradiated and mutated by the effects of the mega spells. Hence, why you've been able to survive in here for 200 years. Although I have to say, I've never seen a ghoul with your specific coloration. Mash, would you happen to know more about this?
Yeah, you don't see many of them outside of Canterlot, so that begs the question. Where the hell is the pink cloud?
Alright, so. the ghoul, who isn't really too name remembering savvy, is going to take one of his mini drinks off the bars, open it up, and start drinking and thinking along with his drinking. So, who won the war?
The explosion's dead.
Nobody. It's all dead. Everything's shot to hell. Nobody gives a shit.
No, this is Equestria.
Yeah, well, wish I could say I didn't expect it.
Hey, you're not
So,
wrong. The way shit was going at the end there, it's only a matter of time.
I've heard some of the tales of what it was like during those times from many of the spirits I've had to help to pass on to their rest.
yeah. Say, did you all pass through, hell, I'm not even sure it's there anymore. It might have been like fucking the crater, I don't fucking know. There was a, town between two of the major cities. It's just before one of the railroads, pretty much center of the island. Small little place. It's, there were some mountains to the west of it, and a bigger city to the east of it. There was also a big city to the west of it, like at the base of the mountains. Did you all happen to pass through there?
Out of character, would this happen to be? Would this town he's describing happen to be Mud?
Mud is more west of it, but it's the town that you were in on the way to Mud, where you met the Sprite bot and talked to it.
Oh, the one that led us to Mud.
Yes, the very destroyed and abandoned town.
Yes, we passed through that town on our way here.
Any of my kind there? Ghouls?
The town seemed largely abandoned. The most we found was a sprite bot that led us to a what has been one of the few welcoming havens we've had since coming to this island, and that was a bit to the west of this town of yours.
That's where my daughter lived. Hell, I don't even remember her name. Oh, she got out.
Barry will gently place a hoof on the pony's shoulder. If it will help put your mind at ease, the next time we pass near there, I can try to commune with the spirits and see if I can find out her fate.
How long do ghouls live for?
Forever, as far as anyone else has figured out.
Out of character, here comes the doctor moment where I've got to give the bad news. With one notable exception. You see, as part of the mutation that causes a pony to become ghouls, to become ghoulified, they need to maintain their rads in order to maintain themselves. You probably noticed in these 200 years that you don't need to eat, sleep, or drink. Although it looks like you've been doing some drinking of your own regardless. But the only thing a ghoul needs to survive is rads, and without rads, a ghouls can start to decay, eventually reaching a point where their minds rot and become a mindless feral ghoul.
I was a monster before, or now if I were to turn, I don't think much would change.
Aside from the obvious effects of alcohol, your mind still seems to be very well intact. The amount of rads coming from this area that we're in is more than enough to maintain you and keep you healthy by ghoul standards.
This machine that is providing my alcohol addiction, I guess you could say. It's draws from a lake north from here. It's connected to the ocean. Filters the salts. Comes in here into the machine. Combines it with the yeast and everything. Makes alcohol. I've been drinking. And it's been the only thing that's kept me alive and sane for the past 200 fucking years. That's a bit ironic.
Is it possible for me to do a little rad test on the alcohol?
The alcohol is up to 11 rads per little bit of ticks. If you were to drink it, that's what it would be at. And in the corner is a chute, which is basically a giant hole to a sort of melting pot that would reuse the glass. So these are all reused bottles that have been keeping their contaminatedness of radiation. So it's been a constant stream of rads for the past 200 years.
You've definitely been getting a good consistent feed of rads for these past 200 years.
I don't think I can stay here, can I? Just drink and wallow myself to death, not knowing the fact that fucking world's been set on fire and been burned for the past 200 years.
Well, now you know the difference. So, now you can make a decision for yourself. Do you wish to stay here, or do you wish to go out and try and see more of the world? I must warn you though that the world outside of here has become a much darker place. Raiders, slavers, mutated wildlife. That and more is what lies outside these halls.
I saw over operations of putting zebras in what amounted to fucking concentration camps and prisons on the island just west of here. I have killed countless people. I think I'm made better than whatever this fucking shithole can throw at me, let alone the fact that I'm fucking soaking up and dishing out death everywhere I walk. You know, if I had some revolver or some shit, this would be one of those fucking movie scenes where guy pulls out his pistol, shoots himself in the head, be all dramatic.
You want to help with that?
You're surely not saying in front of a doctor that you're willing to help someone at some point commit suicide now, are you?
It wouldn't be suicide, it would be Sudoku.
The fact that the child knows what the hell that is makes it even worse. No. If I kill myself, it's gonna be on my own fucking doing.
And besides, you mentioned you wanted to find out the whereabouts of your daughter, what her fate is. It would be I suppose I could always try and contact your spirit, but I feel it would be more meaningful to do so while you still drew breath. Would you mind if I look at this terminal here, see if I can find if there's any record that might give us some clue as to your name? It would make finding the fate of your daughter easier if I had your name.
And that terminal's been busted for years. Turned it on one time, screen was just static. Another time, it was those fucking glitchy out screen things where you got all the lines on it and whatnot. And then one time it just stopped working and hasn't since.
I'm going to go and I'm going to go take a look at it.
You will need to make at least a critical repair, or at least 10 or lower. I mean, a repair and mechanics check for this thing.
I can't just try and bypass it by plugging in my pip-buck.
You could also just holler for Tater Tot.
I was about to say.
You might be able to plug in your Pip-Boy. That's not that bad of an idea.
So yeah, I'll go and try to plug in the pip-buck and see if I can get anything from there.
say? I keep thinking of a name. Kind of nagging at me at the moment. Something's telling me that this name's important. It's got meaniness.
All the
But
more.
along with that name, there's a lot of things also saying that little tiny child is fucking important. This zebra is important. There's a lot of things saying bloody important.
If that's the case, it's all the more reason for us to learn the name.
That got the name nagging at me. It isn't even said in my voice. It's slimy. Best way I can describe that fucking voice. Nagging.
I'm going to roll a shamanism check. Because that is sending off all the wrong bells.
That name. Benefactor. Why is that so important? Barry. There is a great sense of horrendous dread washing over you as the door to this room seals itself back up. Magic-like. Just slams shut.
Damn it.
Says he knows you. I thought this shamanism bullshit was bullshit.
So,
I'm gonna go see my daughter now. Adios, motherfuckers. The light is going to switch to red on EFS. And a very, very similar antagonistic voice pipes up. Hello. Long time no see. How y'all been?
So you are waiting around just to take over this poor soul's body.
Hey, gotta let there be a bit of dramatic flair. He'll do jazz hands. Well, jazz hooves, specifically. Man, this poor sap. Well, his story was sappy, wasn't it? Yeah. Fucking missing daughter. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Truly a tearjerker. Huh. At least he's strong. Can't fault that. Haven't been a Canterlot one in a long time.
So who was the soul that you possessed as for your previous form? Or
Just some hellhound in a little town called Mud. You remember how they were fighting some group or something? I think I took over the guy that did that one blow to that fucking fat little shit known as Whistle. Tried to. Went out in a blaze of glory. Admittedly, that plasma grenade hurt a bit.
So you've been hopping hosts since our last encounter.
The dragon was fun, but he had fucking rad poisoning. Didn't last long enough. No, I don't think I'll have to deal with rad poisoning again. So, as it seems, my well, that's a coincidence. You all call me the benefactor, and my little sugar daddy-esque benefactor seems to have locked us in here together. So, how about we pass the time? What have you guys been up to? I mean,
Out of character, why haven't you guys shot him yet?
he's a Canterlot ghoul, Tattertot.
Oh. Why haven't you exited the room and thrown in explosives yet?
The door's
door's
locked.
shut.
Oh.
Why don't you get to trying to get the damn thing open?
Okay.
You can kill counterlot ghouls by burning them or decapitating them.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can kill him by turning him into chunky salsa.
Chunky salsa burning to death in ash pile-esque form or decapitation.
Hey, there you go.
Before we try and do anything, was I able to get anything off of that terminal by plugging in my pip book?
On said pit buck was the name of the ghoul. Raspberry Jam.
Raspberry Jam.
Hey, so that's his name. That's a dumb name. Now, your old friend over there that partially led to my demise, I remember. Being a fucking distraction. However, well, I kind of want to kill him. And because he ain't all that important, at least not as important as either you or the filly. Hell, maybe even kill the ghoul, the bat pony over there. I mean, the dog isn't important.
It was that I don't care. It was at that moment that the benefactor knew he fucked up.
Hi, take 79 damage.
Oh yeah, you hit the size difference.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do some math. 27 versus 29 for Misty. You missed.
That doesn't take into account size difference. That'd be versus
Okay, never
37
mind.
at the
Never
minimum.
mind. Alright, let me do some math.
While he's doing math, my headcanon is Misty just accidentally pressed the on button for the sword while it was pointed at him.
And Master took that as cue of, okay, shoot the fucker.
Well, and just to be fair, I only did a single action because I didn't know how we're doing, like, quote-unquote surprise rounds, because he might not actually be surprised at all. So, like, I was kind of waiting to see, like, what we were and weren't allowed to do, sort of thing.
Yeah.
I'll say, at the very least, a lightsaber is a very good weapon against a Canterlot ghoul.
Yeah, and quick question. I picked up a weapon a little while back. I assume it had at least a full clip in it.
Oh, wait, that is still a fail. 9. Alright. 11, that's only 17. Alright. 9 plus.
And since it's a point
I'll
blank
just, like,
range,
add
I'll
up all
take
these
one.
and do it as a grand total for, like, his chance of bleed.
So,
And since I'm...
so
Sorry, go ahead.
So, quick question: that flamer pistol I picked up earlier, that had at least had a full clip of fuel inside it, right?
Yes.
How generous.
So, let me do some math. What is that combined? I just had to get all those numbers down. That way I can copy it all and paste it.
Where'd you get this
Slash
extra 9
roll.
from?
Um, 164. Thank you. Slash roll. 220 versus 164. Still a fail, really?
You're at 56.
He has to get under 164 for that to work. Gosh dang it. Well, he is still very much alive.
Well, again, I was waiting because I didn't know if we were doing a single action, a full round, or what.
That was a sort of surprise attack, and you'd all have to roll initiative. So
Well, my point is, someone managed to fire multiple times at him. Like,
that's because of a submachine gun being a automatic weapon.
okay.
Now let me add the turn order.
I forgot we had a submachine gunist. Okay.
Yes, we have Masher, the undead Thompson gunner.
And against a ghoul that probably doesn't have much in the way of DT. That's probably pretty effective.
Well, at the very least, y'all can, I assume Tater Tot is going to open the door, start, making noises of come this way.
I've already unlocked the door.
Yeah, but you haven't opened it yet.
Let me find his initiative.
Oh, I didn't realize I had to do everything for you guys.
Well, I'm busy shooting a Canterlot ghoul.
I mean, I was gonna leave him
I'm a little
trapped
distracted.
here, but then it sounded like he wanted us to fight.
Plus 7.
I don't know. Maybe the bat notices it's unlocked and opens it. I'm busy shooting.
11. Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, the bat should do something. Because otherwise,
yeah,
why
the
is the
bat's
bat
definitely
here?
gonna do
The bat shouldn't have been here for a while. Bat should have been gone.
Chipping down.
Bat is getting the fuck out of that room, thanks to Tattertot, and I think no one can argue that that's a great idea.
No, that is a very good idea.
Sorry, who, what, huh?
Believe that's all right. Is everyone on the turn order?
us all, but
Barry is not good.
yeah, because I got a little bit used to having it having us all on there already, just rolling and then adding it in myself. But since it didn't show up like that this time.
Yeah, clear it last time.
So
I'm giving everyone a free action on the benefactor due to the fact that you all sort of surprised them. But the people that did a combat action against him already, I'm not giving in another free action. That's why I'm letting Frostbite run away, because they didn't attack him.
That's fair.
So,
Well, while Masher is holding down the trigger, he's also going to be yelling, "Everybody out!"
I
Question.
love. Yes.
Have we been in this bunker for less than an...
You've been in here for approximately 40 to 50 minutes.
Okay.
Basically 10 minutes, and you'll have been in here for an hour and whatnot.
okay, so the flamer pistol is listed as a burst magazine. So I'm not familiar with that weapon type. So shooting that,
You make 3 attack rolls.
3 attack rolls,
Yes.
and how much ammo is consumed with each one?
Should just be 3. I am double checking burst rules right now, because I don't remember all of them off the top of my head there. Okay, this weapon fires 3 rounds for the AP cost and utilizes the burst fire mechanics found in the ranged weapon advanced combat actions found on page blank. Alright, Wasteland Survival Guide.
So, Barry, what's your agility?
Agility 6.
Mashed, what's your agility?
Agility, also 6.
Oh, you both. Alright. Tatter, your agility is
Also 6.
perception.
4.
Mashed, perception.
6, but I will willingly lose the I will willingly lose this check.
Oh,
Yes.
this isn't a check. This is
Oh.
to see what order the an order is. Because I had 2 duplicate stats.
Then yeah, 6.
Alright. Is that everyone on the turn order? It is.
Mm-hmm. So you said those of us who didn't attack have a free action.
Yes.
So for me, I could use that free action to get a shot off on the flamer pistol and then run.
I think you
Indeed.
do one or the
That
other.
would be 2 actions. Or...
You can do either run or flamer. I'm also giving a free action to Pixie and to Root. Separately, for the people that own those tokens.
Is the benefactor close enough to where if I shoot him with a flamer, the alcohol would ignite and catch him too?
It's more on a bar that he is standing next to, so it will catch the bar on fire, not necessarily himself, but you would also, by proxy, catch Masher on fire. Because they are both next to the bar, just on different sides of it.
Damn it. Alright then.
Also, there's a griffin flying overhead, and there's a small, well, sort of glass awning above this room. Small, but you're like seeing a clusterfuck going on down there as you fly over because Griffin's magic perception, and you just see some shiny and explosion-y things happening down there.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
I'm gonna go ahead and add you to the turn order. So go ahead and roll initiative, Birdo.
I have to actually log back in. Got disconnected.
I forgot Pixie has like a. Is that flat Pixie damage? I forgot about that.
She just rolled really, really well.
Yeah, Pixie's danger.
Roll 20 is total.
Just for like, because I know that you know of Pixie's abilities, it probably won't affect immediately right this second, but roll for the poison joke table.
Yeah, I did not understand what you were trying to do with that, so I just kind of ignored it.
I will do it for you then, because yes, I know it's confusing. I tried to be decent with it.
And 17.
All right. Did I ever add you to the turn order? Yeah, you're on the turn order. Descending order. Okay. He got bit for 54, and he has that much DT, so...
She ignores 5D.
Yeah, I rolled an initiative.
Save changes, and now roll that. Slash roll to 1d220 versus total damage taken. Wait. Copy, because my brain is derping. Okay, yeah. Gosh, roll. My brain just was like really bad for a second. Paste. 131. It's lower than 131, you all get pink clouded. Holy shit. You all are very narrowly escaping pink cloud effects.
Which is why Master is yelling out, out, out.
That's why I'm not in the room.
Yeah. So,
Fuck.
Griffin, you are flying above. See the clusterfuck. What are you doing?
I'm assuming I can see a Canterlot ghoul.
I'm just going to go ahead and say that yes, you can tell that that's a Canterlot ghoul because...
Well, I see a ghoul attack. Well, I see a ghoul attacking a bunch of crazy-looking adventurers. I'll just unsling my repeater, and if I'm within 450 feet, I can take a shot.
You are within 450 feet.
And I will take 3 shots at the ghoul. Damage 71, 69, and 76.
Alright. This guy is unhappy.
Sorry, who guys doing what now?
So, quick question: was I able to get any of the? Was I still able to use any of those bonus actions yet, or not? Because a little not sure on that one.
Well, he's going through initiative order for those, I think.
All right, just wanted to make sure of that because it's a little confusing.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I can hear things again.
Alright, is my voice coming through good? Because voice connected is being weird.
Yeah, I couldn't hear anything, so I couldn't rejoin. I haven't heard anything since I did my attack rolls.
Alright, sorry. Voice connected went all derp on Discord. I'm going to do something a tiny bit possibly annoying. This is a big thing in campaign that because of his powers he's a bad boss guy, and the pink cloud activates after the first shot, and I'm going to be cheeky and GMy and a tiny bit annoying. You can't see him to fire your 2 shots because there's a bunch of cloud in that room, which is a very condensed and small room. I'm going to let you keep your AP from those last 2 shots, though.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
So
I'm not sure.
Canela Ghoul.
I'm not sure if you'd be able to see.
Would they be able to keep their shots on target on the same trajectory as the first one?
So my 9 doesn't hit. Not hearing anything again.
We just lost the GM.
Indeed.
Now, wouldn't this be a cheeky spot to drop a to be continued?
I think we might have to, given how late it is.
Holy shit,
does
is
this
that
kind of-
late?
Yes, it is.
I mean, I feel like he's getting kind of close to death from the sound of things.
Personally,
kind of thing
I think those 3 shots probably would have dropped him, and the GM is trying to find a way to bring him back.
And does this kind of thing happen often?
Yes.
Is the whole, your 9 to hit doesn't hit?
Because the GM bullshittery?
Yes and no. He is still learning game balance, like how to make enemies that are challenging and don't die without, like, one-shotting us, so...
Well, while we're waiting for him, basically my idea for what I've got going is to have Root grab and drag Masher out of the way, so Barry can hit him with the flamer, light him up, and hopefully have him stumble backwards into the bar, and maybe breaking a few of the bottles, adding alcohol to that fire.
And here, my plan was just to keep yelling for y'all to get out, and as soon as everyone else is out, drop grenade and run.
Grenade's not gonna...
Plasma?
Yeah, okay.
I mean, if nothing else, it'll do damage, and it'll get us out of the room.
Good point.
Missy doesn't want to be out of the room.
In that case, Root will drag Misty.
Root wouldn't know that.
Barry would tell him to.
Oh.
Once again.
I mean, if he's still managing to be alive when Misty is done attacking, then probably yes.
So basically, we're going to go through the order, try and waylay into him as much as possible, and because...
I thought this was our surprise round.
Oh yeah, that is true.
So Misty already attacked.
Well, yeah, but Barry only has one action to take.
Hey, I just realized some good news for Barry. We have a second set of MOM riot gear.
Oh, so once we get out of here, you can further enhance the DT on this then, can't you?
Yeah, it won't be a huge boost, but every little bit helps.
Mm-hmm.
+2 is +2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the GM is here, but I'm not hearing anything from him.
Yeah, he's having some sort of issue where we can't hear him.
All
He's
right.
been having that. Oh, wait, I can hear him.
Hear him for a second.
Can I be heard now?
Yep.
Oh no, can you?
All right. RTC keeps disconnecting on Discord, which is annoying me, but hopefully it's done now. Competition. What is the stat of an Alicorn Slaying Potion?
Put me on the spot there.
It is,
Alicorn Slaying Poison, created from
I believe,
deals 40 damage
5
per
each,
turn
but I don't know.
for 5 turns.
Is that like poison or?
Okay.
Yes, Alicorn Slaying Poison.
May I ask for the page so I can look it up? Because I'm curious now. I didn't know there were poisons.
There are 439 for that particular one of the locked safe.
Thank you.
Yeah, what is the stat?
Pink Cloud.
Alicorn Slaying Potion. Alicorn Slaying Potion. Mine is just close.
Alright. Multiple uses
Whenever-
of poison stack.
Oh. Here it is.
Okay then.
Deals 40 damage per turn for 5 turns.
And the poison can
That is at point blank on everyone around the
Wouldn't that pretty
Alright,
much kill any character?
At our level?
I mean, only if you don't heal yourself.
I ain't the only one. Jean can survive that at full health with like 4 HP left, but that's it.
Yeah, it's probably gonna wipe most of the party unless their poison resistance kicks in.
Yeah, because there's poison resistance. It's a dodge, so we can counter that with healing. It'll suck.
So this
Yes. So everyone directly around the benefactor takes 40 points of damage, and then it will like disperse outwards as you go, down to 15, and then 10, and then 5 in the most outer ring
Echo, really bad echo.
for 5 turns each on them.
Shush! Bad echo.
It is coming from Zerkay.
One sec.
All right. For those of you unfamiliar with poison, when you are first come in contact with it, you get to roll your poison resistance, which is a D100 check, and you want to get your poison resistance or less. And if you succeed on that, you simply don't take the poison. If you fail, you take the poison.
Okay, test.
I think we need to test. Okay, I'm not echoing over you, so I think that is successful.
Okay,
I didn't even do
so-
anything. I just quit. I didn't even do anything. I just quit and rejoined the call.
Well, if it happens again, we'll figure it out then.
Even with that, I'm still technically in an environmentally sealed suit, so how does that work?
Well, pink cloud, which is what you're being affected by, is a bit unique in where it can melt you to things you're wearing. I believe at one point Little Pip got melted to her Pip buck.
Yep.
Sounds right. I vaguely recall that, or at least it doesn't sound wrong.
Yeah, then she started calling it her pip leg instead.
Let's see.
people talking?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Sorry, there was suddenly silence, and I was like, am I missing like all of the important?
Okay, so as a ghoul, do I get an additional 50% poison resistance, or is it's set at 50%?
That is a good question. Let me check.
Oh, that's where. Okay. I couldn't remember for the life of me where I was getting plus 20 to my red resistance, and I remembered, right, I have the Mystery of Peace cloak.
Okay, so your 50% resistance to poisons, I think, is your default starting.
So it's 50% plus whatever else I would naturally have.
That is how I am reading it.
Does the GM concur with this interpretation?
I think the GM is broken again.
Perhaps it might be best to actually do, considering how late it's getting, to throw a cheeky.
Oh! No.
Creator of Discord.
Oh, I just heard him.
Can I be heard now?
Yes.
I think so.
Can I be heard?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. I couldn't hear you guys for a minute now. Yay. Alright, so. Discord, if you break again, I'm still macking you. Because this is Misty related things, and Misty character and player wise won't be able to be here for like the first half of the session next time. Like this time. That's problems. Misty related stuff happens. If you can push it out and like get through this bit, thank you. If you can't, I understand.
I can keep going.
So yeah. Yeah, if that's the case, then let's try and get this dealt with.
All right. I have shown the aura for the poison, or the pink cloud around him. Barry, you said Root was going to drag Misty out of the cloud, right?
I said there was one thing he could do. Hadn't decided it yet. And so, do we still get the chance to do our free actions before? Because this whole cloud thing, trying to get out of it before it has a chance to actually hit us.
If you haven't done your free action yet, I will allow like a sprint out of the cloud. I will allow that before any major damage is taken.
In that case, I am I am going out as fast as I can. Let me just double check my free action. So yeah, and have Root follow me, and just taking Masher's advice of getting out of there, because no way we're going to be doing we should be fighting him in close quarters like that.
All right.
Besides, fortunately enough, Misty did pass her poison check.
There's still the 25% chance to fuse. That's a separate check.
Yes, that is. And I'm going to roll a 1d100 for each person still in the cloud.
Well, here's the question. Do we want high or do we want low?
You want to be above 25.
Okay, I'm fine.
All right. Masher.
All right, let me
Roll
a
1d100.
fusion check. Get up, turn order. Fuck.
You feel your armor bind to your skin as the fate of many others have experienced, or so you've heard, maybe seen once or twice. You are now bound to your armor.
Okay, that could be worse. And now, while you're here and able to talk, legitimate question on the poison check. Does the ghoul trait set mine at 50, or is it an additional 50 on top of whatever else it would be?
Canterlot ghouls gain immunity to poison. Normal ghouls, I'm going to give a 60 instead of the set 50.
But is it an additive 50 or is it a set? Well, is it an additive 60 or a set 60?
So we're asking
I'd
is
say-
to start at 60 and then skill or attributes and perks increase.
Yes, you can increase it with skills, perks, and things, and I'm going to start you off at 60.
But endurance doesn't help at all.
I
Is what
don't
I'm hearing.
believe so.
Okay, so I have a set with poison resistance of 60. Thank you. Get some perks. Double fuck.
So, the benefactor is going to be a very, very annoying person.
You're now going to know why those of us who are here from the start hate this asshole so damn much.
I mean, it's not his turn yet, but okay.
Well, he will be whenever it gets to his turn. God. Frostbite can't do much, and Misty, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. Well, let's just try a few of these. So, that's a hit. And,
Let me roll to see if you get hit with another dose of cloud
sure.
for that first one.
Okay. Second one's a miss. Shock.
Probably would. Never mind. I just noticed you were swinging with a sword rather than using magic.
Yeah, because the sword does more.
1, 2, 3.
But only has a quarter of the chance to hit.
It has a third of the chance to hit. And that's good enough. She just got a new toy, okay? She's going to use it.
Alright. His pink cloud burst out for a second blow. So, roll to resist it again. And now I'm going to roll to fuse again. Well, you need to roll to fuse again.
Oh,
And
Masher also needs to roll
Master
that.
2.
That's
both
why I
of
was
you.
saying to get the fuck out.
Masher, you don't need to roll for fusing, but you need to roll your poison resist.
I'm gonna
Again.
get poisoned again?
Oh,
Yep,
wait, no.
it's-
Wait.
Poison can stack. Specifically
Oh.
says it does.
Fuck's sake.
Whenever it gets to his turn is whenever I will start the actual poison damage. And you all need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Which is what he's been yelling this whole damn time.
And now you know why we also get frustrated with the filly, because she doesn't, even though she's supposed to have the highest intellect score out of all of us, she doesn't seem to know any better.
I mean,
Common
you guys
sense
didn't explain
and-
what a Canterlot Ghoul was.
You're
She
still
failed
doing
her Ek and Lore check.
Yeah, but
She is now starting to take damage.
And she is.
She can
freaking
put two
out.
and two together.
All right.
So at this point, she can now move, now that she's actually experienced stuff. She can send a parting screw you snowball.
Get the fuck out of Dodge?
Yeah, she's working on that. I don't know exactly how far she would, like, where she would go, but she's got a really good movement speed, so...
All right. Barry, you are outside. He is inside. Things are in clusterfuck state.
So far, Masher is the only one who hasn't been poisoned, right?
No, Master is poisoned.
Has been poisoned. Sorry, slip of the tongue. Only one who has been poisoned.
Yes.
Yeah,
Misty just got poisoned as well.
Misty just got poisoned?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Misty, you take your poison whenever I get to his turn. Because you were in the cloud and it was... I'm just going to calculate like that, but technically, go ahead and calculate it, I guess. Same with you, Mashed, since you got hit by it but one time. And I'm not stacking turns. Like, oh, you don't take it twice per turn now. No, that's fucking insane, and I hate anyone who would ever suggest that.
Well, then how else does it stack?
I'm guessing I just take it twice as long, so I'm still fucking boned.
That'd actually be far better than it stacking, because that means you have longer to heal the same amount of damage.
You also don't take it if you're not technically in it.
So if he moves out, that means he doesn't take the damage?
If he moves out, then he no longer has to count, like, each turn he's going to take that damage. Because I'm not a fucking nutcase and insane and want to kill you all that badly.
Okay.
This is the guy who's put us up against Canterlot.
Okay, it was Misty's fault for stabbing him.
I was with the magical energy sword. I figured it would cauterize the wounds. She didn't know.
Misty. Once we
none of us were at unarmed range, so we would not be taking Alicorn Slaying. At melee range, as if they'd been given lethal. At 3 feet, deadly poison. Dangerous poison at 5 feet. And so forth.
Misty, you were technically at melee, Misty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like, I was the closest at melee range.
Guys, are you sure? Are you sure you're doing poison damage, poison resistance, right?
No, Mr. Competition said something, so I just smiled and nodded.
That was my understanding. As you roll it.
No, it's like damage resistance and fire resistance.
Oh.
You take like if you have 50% poison resistance, you would take half poison damage. Same thing for fire resistance.
Okay.
That's actually slightly better for me.
This is a whole lot more manageable for people than.
This is much better for me. Thank you.
Yeah,
Only for like a couple people.
Well,
Yeah.
when you think it does kind of make more sense because say so you got the super strong poison resistance, and then all of a sudden you take full poison damage. It's
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so this is decently more manageable for some of you.
Okay. Calming
I
down.
mean, that just means that I'm suffering from 2 stacks of poison.
So, Tatter. I mean, not Tatter. Barry.
Yeah, haven't you guys only been in the cloud for one turn?
They haven't even finished a turn yet.
So they should only have one stack, right?
Yep.
But it's burst out multiple times.
I thought it only burst out when I shot him.
He got stabbed as well.
Yeah, Misty stabbed him good. You did take the 56 cold damage, right?
yeah. Plus, there's also that question about all the shots from earlier. Because I'd imagine a second 9 would still hit, and that would just mean that there'd be a penalty for shots taken after the cloud gets released.
I mean, to be fair, I'm going to ask a dumb question. Where is the griffin that they're able to shoot him?
They're shooting through a sunroof in this room. They're shooting through a sunroof in the room.
Oh, well then, heck, I would have just gone out of that.
It's technically a act of like shooting through glass because it's only letting in sunlight, but not like the elements. But yes.
Well, yeah, but he just shot through the window, so now there's no window and we can fly through it. Yay!
All right. So.
Is that Echo again? So I guess it's safe to say that Misty flew the coop.
Barry, what are you doing?
At this point, the best. Well.
Oh. Tater Tot was right.
There's that Echo again.
It's coming from ZK again.
They're gonna need to buy a better microphone.
I think what it is their Discord settings are picking up what their speakers are playing.
Yeah, I know that from my laptop.
How would you fix that?
Headphones,
Yeah.
push to talk.
Oh, use push to talk? I'm going to tell them that. Can someone just put that in chat while I go back to Roll20? Can someone tell them that?
yeah, because picking up activity is kind of not that good if you're got other people in the room with you.
Yeah.
Zerke, you might want to switch to push to talk. That might resolve the issue.
Yeah. Push to talk fixes all your problems, and if you hold it down whenever you go to another tab, it stays on without keeping the issues of not push to talk. So
The elemental damage that is for
so
poison gated.
let's
by
finish
success.
this combat and do story things. Barry, your turn is what?
At this point, I'm debating because at one point I want to be close by enough to where if any point needs healing, I can hit them with a magic bandage because that heals over time and should help counteract the effects of the poison.
Yes, that is true. But at the same time, being that close is very dangerous.
So the question, mostly because I'm mostly concerned about Masher because he's probably the one who's most importantly needs healing because
Him and the Griffin, who you have not met, are the highest damage dealers, besides Magic Misty.
Among other things.
So,
how far can the benefactor move on his turn?
that is an unknown that you do not know the answer to yet. But his speed is pretty good. Let me think. It's pretty decent. He has a decent speed at which he can move.
Because we need to kill him now, now before he has a chance to get away. Because that form is way too dangerous for him to be kept alive.
And I can probably kill him on my turn. It should be a -20 penalty to shoot through smoke.
Yeah, so that's something I'm still a bit confused on as to how much damage he's taken because those 3 shots.
He is not looking good.
Not looking good.
And I discounted those 2 shots as not having been fired due to the smoke. And there wasn't a penalty added on them whenever he shot, so.
Yeah, he just decided they didn't hit.
Because of the smoke and story drama purposes.
No, the smoke is a -20 penalty.
So the 9 would have still hit, but the
No, both would have hit. Just decided they didn't.
GM bullshittery then.
GM bullshittery despite the fight that you all did a lot of damage to him very early on, and I wasn't expecting because I underestimated you all, and you're very powerful and dangerous.
Barry will have Root go a bit farther down the hall, while she goes and readies up a readies up a shot with her recharger.
All right.
And of course, putting 18 into dodge.
So, as part of Canterlot's ghoul magics, he heals. And also, as part of being the fucktard he is, because that's the only way I can describe this man logically. He is going to spend 30 radiation. It was rads. To heal even more. And then he's going to cut himself with a knife that he has, well, more like a scythe-esque blade type thing.
Okay, wait, this Kennerlot ghoul had weapons on
He had
him?
it in his pocket. It's more like a small knife,
Switchblade?
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say, it's like, excuse me, that should have been important upfront knowledge.
Yeah, sorry. It's more like a curved switchblade. It's just articulately special looking. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, he's also in power armor in case you didn't know.
No.
Okay,
No.
hey, that would be a rage-inducing bullshittery if you pulled something like that.
Yeah, no, I would not do that. Like,
Hold on, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Why is
he's
Misty still in the
power.
room? I thought she got the hell out of Dodge.
Because she's flying.
Okay.
In a room.
No, she went up through the skylight.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. She's outside.
Okay, that works. I'm happy now.
Yeah, that's why her thing says 9, because she's like, hi.
Yeah, I don't even... Okay, yeah, sorry, I don't know
All
what
right.
that thing even means.
Typically, it's 1 for every 5 feet off the ground you are.
Okay.
That's how you differentiate.
Due to his several mini bruises and bullet holes and everything, he is going to be able to coat his hooves in his own blood to give him a 1d10 extra damage. And then he's gonna go and do a thingy-majigger. On the nearby fun little person. Because he knows just how powerful she can be.
The one who's outside, the one who's flying above the...
Oh, yeah, right. Let me do another thing because I have to go and spend more stuff in order to do this. Okay. You know, this is why I'm glad that this character happens to have this. Because I was going to do it for story purposes, but this makes this is also useful for actually getting to those story purposes. Alright, where is it? The perk. You gotta roll that. Yeesh. Well, he's going to try and do that, and he's going to fail miserably.
I'm okay with him failing miserably at whatever the fuck he's trying to do.
Care to enlighten us?
There is a ghoul perk where you can expend rads to perform a basic level teleportation spell. He failed miserably.
So he's just burning up his rads at this point.
And instead of teleporting where he wanted to teleport, he's going to teleport somewhere completely different. That he wasn't even trying to. So.
Oh wait, is it teleport? I thought you said no. Never mind.
Yeah, that's basically a crit fail, like in every sense of the word. So he's just like off, not where he wanted to be.
Shame he didn't telefrag into a wall.
But hey, at least he's away from you guys. So hey. And let's see.
Can Misty teleport others? Is that something she can do?
Telekinesis exists.
All right. With the benefactor relocated, if we were to all gather up in the room, could she TK us out of there and back outside?
I thought we were trying to kill him. I'm getting conflicting messages here.
Yeah, but having it outside where we got more space to get a clear shot at him is probably more advantageous, wouldn't you say? Do you really want to be stuck in a cramped course like this with a Canterlot ghoul? Or would you rather fight with more space?
Next time you could take a raid action to buff it if he explodes the pink cloud again.
That's 25 there. Go there, alright. I don't know how to do that fancy thing where you all like...
When you pick up the token, while you're still holding the left mouse, right-click with the right mouse. And each time you want to make a turn, make another right-click.
It doesn't work due to my mouse pad being stupid.
Yeah, mouse pads aren't too good for it.
So what are you trying to figure out?
That is 2 sprint actions to get to there. And a third to get even farther. And then he's out of AP at the second sprint action because another sprint action would cost way too much. Yeah, he can't get you out at the moment. So, Tater Tot.
Actually, Master should be going before me.
Oh, yes, you're right. Mashed.
Well, since I can't go with my plan of drop grenade and run, since the bastard's no longer in front of me, I have no idea what to do now.
Yeah, perhaps let the doctor hit you with a magic bandage, and so you can get ready to just throw it in the general direction. Because right. I can help give you the idea of his general direction. Because at this point he's probably pulling out. He's probably so damn hot that it's that I can see him quite clearly with my heat sensor vision.
You can see a pinkish burning, basically completely solid figure of pure green and pink flame walking down the halls towards you guys.
Okay, and is this it? Is this the point at which I take my poison damage?
Yes, take your poison.
Alright, are we going with how it was said in the book, or are we going with what with the other thing? I'm sorry, I've never dealt with poison before. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
We're going with the one that Gene talked about, how it's more like fire resistance and stuff like that.
Okay, so it's 40 damage. Resistance of 60. Hack, cough.
It's 16 damage. Yeah, that's kind of pitiful, actually. Alright, since Mash is doing that, Tattertop.
Alright. So he's not quite aware that the guy's left, so... Wow. That's a waste of a plasma mine. Okay, that would have been 45 AP spent. So I got 2 more moves.
And at seeing him move, Barry would call, "Be careful! You're heading right for him."
Tattertot is confused. But he's in there!
Alright, now I'm out of AP. And I am going to have to leave in a couple of minutes.
Alright, I plan on leaving in a couple of minutes, even this off in a couple of minutes, because I wanted to finish this and get to Misty's bit, but I'm not even sure if we can do that due to like how badly that teleport went without a lot of contrivedness to it. So you all want to go ahead and end off on Gene's turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Gene, make your move and then we're over for the night.
And let's just end it here and take it from the top of the initiative order next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah, because you are the highest initiative. Technically, he was, because you all know from like the first town, he doesn't want to kill most of you. I mean, he can kill the most of the party, but he doesn't want to. He wants to keep at least Misty and Barry alive for his nefarious, stupid reasons of you don't know yet.
Yeah.
He wants to kill me, that's enough reason for me to want to kill him back and first.
Yeah. Although the thing is, though, that with the chain having seemingly just completely vanished, that's gonna make things more difficult. At least for story purposes.
Chain having vanished, and Silver, Chain, and Still, all three, along with you and Barry and Misty, are special in his eyes, and he needs to be alive. And half of them aren't even here. And
Yeah.
He
he's
already...
like,
Plot twist, he already has Chain.
definitely. So,
let's wait. Let's say we wrap up since
yeah, let's wrap up.
because we went.
What level are you guys currently?
6.
What level?
8.
Alright, yeah, you need to level up to be 8. Whoever said 6.
You told me to make my character at 6.
Well, that was before they leveled up. And I didn't think they leveled up that much. That doesn't...
We did.
That was a short time frame. Alright, so...
We were level 7, and then you told us we were 3/4 of the way to level 9, and so we were like, okay. Like, we're gonna argue.
Okay. I'm gonna... I didn't know you all were level 7.
No, we're
That
all
or
level
I
8.
did and I misspoke. One of the two.
So,
I'm gonna say you all are... Due to everything, I'm gonna say, because I misspoke last time evidently, you're not supposed to be 3/4 to 9. Though I am going to make you be at 8:25, so you all don't have to redo any perks or anything. 8, and you're a... What's 25% to 9? You're 8 and 1... You're level 8 and 1/4 of the way to 9. Because I misspoke last time. And... made you all jump like an extra chunk of level. Alright. I don't think I was able to hear anyone for a second. But I misspoke last time, and
Yeah, I don't think anyone said anything yet.
you guys are now currently, as of right this second, 1/4 of the way to level 9. Because I misspoke last time and I didn't think...
That is where we were left off last time.
You all just now said that you were 75% of the way to level 9.
Yeah, that's 1/4 of the way to level 9. Or from level 9.
Alright, well then, that's what you're supposed to be
Wait,
right
what?
now.
okay, so wait, are you saying we're at 30,000 or at the or
Do you
at
want to-
34,000?
I think everyone's derping here with the math. Are we 25% of the way to the next level or 75%?
You're all level 8 and you're 25% of the way to level 9.
Okay, so
All right, that's 20,250 XP.
I'm gonna be a lot more lenient with XP from now on.
Yeah,
You mean strict?
because using the character sheets, 25% till level up is 30,000 out of 36,000.
Alright, I'm gonna lower that.
I will say,
lower it too.
I'm gonna say this, GM. We are at the point where levels should be going much slower.
I want to do
like,
one that's easy for math. I'll figure out the exact numbers later and whatnot. But you're level 8 and some. You're not 25% anymore because that's... yeah. But I'll figure out the exact math later of what I want you to be number-wise.
Okay, so let's
Just know you're level 8 at the moment.
so let's just go and wrap this up, and we can worry about finagling this off stream.
Yeah, it is 1 o'clock. Longest stream we've ever done. 5.
I have to get up in 6 hours, so I'm going to just go. Give me a heads up on what happened while I was gone.
We're wrapping up, so that's gonna be a whole big fat Zippo.
Convenient. I'll see y'all later then.
Right, and to everyone who came, everyone who subscribed, everyone who hosted, and a big thanks to Fiora for the raid. Oh my goodness, I still cannot believe. I may not sound that excited, but it's because it's midnight for me and I am tired. So, So once again, thank you all for coming, for coming, rating, subscribing, and until next time, whether it's more Fallout Equestria or one of my other streams, you all take care now. Bye.